Hello everyone. So for this video is about Propp's character theory, and I'll be explaining what it is and how it works and the function of its use. So yeah. So Vladimir Propp was a Soviet folklorist and scholar who analyzed the basic structure of Russian folk tales to identify the simplest of structural units. So his role in doing that is that he has an interest in discovering what this, the relationship between character and narrative. So he think it means that he's saying that with him saying discovering that he claims that stories are mostly character driven, meaning the plot develops through the character's actions and decisions as well as the story how it's they function within the story. So he's saying that the characters are the main things that drive the story forward, and they have functions to or roles that they could be categorized into to make their purpose fulfill their purpose in the story. So it allows the story to progress further and allows the story to be more interesting and most stories I see are character driven anyway, which I do. There is some truth to this theory, to be honest with you. And when I watch films and TV shows, the story is character driven because I think the character is the one that propels the story forward, and we are in their world basically. So he's saying there are seven main character functions within the story. So I'll be explaining that. So here's the seven character functions. So the first function is the hero. So the hero is the main character whose journey we follow throughout the story. So they are the person, protagonist, you could say the protagonist, which is the main character. And they react to the dispatcher and donor's requests. And they often are in the battle with the villain, and they're credited as the person who saves the day and keeps things in order. And they do their quests fairly, which is why people are rooting for them, so they could succeed in their mission to either marry a princess or claim a prized possession. So these characters include Superman, Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games films, and Harry Potter. The villain is the opposite of the hero. They're the antagonist or the arch nemesis, if you would like to say that. So they're the person who creates obstacles for the hero to overcome. So they could be cunning and deceptive and will do anything to stop the hero from achieving their goal or aim. Or they could disrupt the hero's mission. So their actions could impact the story and the lives of people around them. And some villains in the story could be tyrants or sympathizers. Some of them are psychopaths as well, or they just don't show any remorse for their actions. So they include the Joker in the Batman films, Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians, and Ernst Blofeld from the 007 films. And this Maleficent, she's a villain in Sleeping Beauty. The donor is the character who guides the hero on a journey on their journey, and they're the ones that can give them an object, a magical object, after the hero has been tested. So sometimes the hero feels down, so the donor is there to offer assistance or help them, for them to be able to achieve their goal or aim in their mission. So, and donors are necessary for the hero to turn to find out advice on something or what to do with the objects that they are carrying, and that's basically what they do in the story. So they included the fairy godmother from Cinderella, Merlin, the King Arthur stories, and Gandalf, which is, he's from the Lord of the Rings. And this Merlin, there's different versions of King Arthur, depending on which one you're watching. So the helper is a character that offers assistance to the hero on their journey. So they actually act. They're mostly the psychic, and they help the hero defeat the villain or help the hero to discover their true self, and they work together to complete the mission together and to be able to make something more, to make the hero more open minded, to open their eyes a bit. So they can give clues, objects, or advice, similar to what a donor character does. But they're more for the right. So just more. The donor doesn't just mostly stays behind, and the helper often goes with the hero by assisting them on the journey. And they include, so examples of this character portrayal includes Donkey from Shrek, Olaf, and the Seven Dwarfs. And these are the Seven Dwarfs, as we all know. The princess, or the prize, as this category is called, is the character who the hero marries, or they are the thing that the hero needs to make things more better for themselves. So they are the prize to the hero's heart, or they are the possession that the hero wants, or the hero should keep, that belongs to them and is rightfully theirs. So this character is the reason why the hero is on the mission, is set out on their quest to help save the world. Sometimes mostly they're portrayed as damsel of distress and they need saving, or sometimes they're not. There are some independent characters that can hold themselves. They don't need people to save them, they could do it for themselves. Or they can have something that they have, which the hero's trying to. The hero could protect this character too from evil people, basically, like the villain, for example. So this character function example includes Elsa, Fiona, and Rapunzel. The false hero is a character who claims or appears to have good intentions, but in fact they are evil. So this character can be a bit deceptive, is very deceptive because they're two faced and you don't really know what they're thinking. You think they're good, but in reality they switch on you when you least expect it. So they are the one that often takes credit for the hero's good deeds by stealing from them or misleading the hero so they could get what they are after, which is the prize, like I said before. So they could be protecting. So the prize, or the princess or prize function, character function, needs protecting. That's why I said from the previous slide. So these character functions include the fairy godmother from Shrek, the other fairy godmother I'm talking about, Robin Hood, and the stepsisters. But Robin Hood is seen as a hero, but I think he's more of a false hero because he does switch on quite a bit. He does, for some people, he is a hero. For some people, he isn't, basically. But Dispatcher is the character who sends the hero on their quest by telling them the challenges to their journey. So they could either be good or bad. So sometimes there are good dispatches that they tell them to be careful, remember to don't do this, don't do that. They give advice or tell them, warn them on what's will lie ahead. Some of them do that, but they kind of hide the full truth of things, the true reason why the hero's on their journey. So it can overlap between the villain and the donor roles because I said that they could either be good or bad, or they could have good or bad intentions in the story. So they could be either helping them or trapping them through their obstacles, basically. And it often overlaps with as the princess's father, and they give out a set of rules the hero must follow, or sometimes they do not do that because some dispatchers characters can be a bit two-faced. They could be hiding, like I was saying before, that they could be hiding a part of the truth. So these characters include Dumbledore, Nathaniel from Enchanted, and President Snow. But President Snow is not a good character, he's evil. If you have seen the Hunger Game films. So these are the references, there's only two. And this is the video for you. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please like, share, subscribe if you gained anything from this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.